Hand off to... And it's a touchdown for Calaveras.
Takes it in.
Aseri with the touchdown.
Sorry, the feed just dropped out there for a couple of seconds. We had to adjust the microphone. Touchdown, Calaveras.
68-yard drive for the Redskins. And the extra point is up and no good. So 3:28 to go here in the first quarter. Calaveras looking for a share of the league title. 13-0. Calaveras offense really starting to move the chains. Crazy crowd here. I got here about 40 minutes before game time. The whole entire brand new parking lot in the new sports complex. I ended up parking over by the softball field. So this huge crowd. And here's the kickoff. Brechtel takes it at the 4, up to the 10, looking up the middle to the 20, trying to squeeze through up to about the 26-yard line.
Looks like there was a nice little extra hit there, but you're going to see a lot of that here at this game. Both sides of the ball.
Bret Hart looking, starting their third drive of the game. Have a punt, a 3-and-out, and a fumble so far.
All right.
Bragg,
We got some good audio.
handoff. Looks like Rasmussen at about the 30. Good for a gain of about 4.
Takes it out to the 30, 4-yard gain.
Bring up 2nd and 6.
It's kind of crazy to think that there's been 85 of these football games.
Bragg back to pass, looking right. Oh, in and out of the hands. Chimente in and out of the hands. Bring up 3rd down.
3rd down.
See, you remember half of them and I remember the other half.
Oh, they were great games. I know because I watched from the sidelines in uniform for them. I even got to play once. And then I realized I was dreaming.
The last time, but the only time that we ever beat Calaveras in my football career was in Pop Warner. That was pretty awesome.
Big 3rd down play. Bragg looking right. Over the middle. Complete. And a little extra run there up to about the 40-yard line.
Takes it in for a first down for the Bulldogs. Down to the 41.
So another first down for Bret Hart. Klein on the reception for the Frogs. Another first down here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Bragg takes it himself. Up the middle, up to about the 49-yard line. Nice little run by Bragg.
That kind of looked like it was a broken play there, Rick. Looked like you turned to the left when you were supposed to turn to the right. Either that or the running back was supposed to go to the left.
Calaveras captain Eli Thumb on the tackle there. 2nd and 2 for the Frogs. Looks like Rasmussen and Brechtel off to the left. Rasmussen making the move. Picks up the ball, and it looks like it's going to be good for a first down for Bret Hart into Calaveras territory.
A very spirited crowd right now.
Schuler on the stop.
Thanks to the cheerleaders, they're getting the crowd riled up.
Well, obviously Calaveras the favorite in this game. You know, the score goes up 14-0. Everyone's starting to think this is Calaveras' game. Apparently the Bret Hart Bullfrogs didn't get that memo. Another first down, 48-yard line of Calaveras. 3 receivers off to the left, 1 running back. Bragg, back to pass, pressured on the play, in trouble, and taken down. Taken down on the play. Troy McCann.
Looks like there might be one more play left in this quarter. 46 seconds left right now.
Going to bring up a long second down for Bret Hart.
13-0 Calaveras.
Second and about 20. That's right, I did say 14-0. Always assume those extra points. Bragg back to pass. Pumps once, looks right. Complete. To short pass to about the 44-yard line to Ellington. Tackled by number 34, Goodwin on the play. And that is going to end the first quarter.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. The Redskins on top.
So at the end of one, it's Calaveras 13, Bret Hart 0.
So now they flip sides here. Hopefully this new end zone for the Bullfrogs is going to be less stingy than the previous. Hopefully we can punch one in, but it's going to be third and uber long, 17 yards.
Total offense so far for the Bullfrogs, 56 yards offense, 4 first downs. Calaveras with 108 yards offense and 4 first downs. So the first downs are even.
The band and the cheerleaders are really getting this crowd riled up with their clappers and kind of digging it.
So still third down here, and what is that, about 20?
17 or 18.
Yeah.
Come back here with the 3rd and 17.
My bet's on you saying Bragg back to pass here in a couple seconds.
Robbie back to throw the ball. Right side Brechtel.
That was a hook and lateral, but the lateral wasn't completed, so to speak.
It'll be 4th down.
So 4th down and 1.5 miles.
3 back deep.
Pulling one of the old trick plays out of the book right there, Scott Edwards.
Osiri back to take the punt. Looks like Ellington getting ready to give the punt. Second punt of the game for Ellington.
Nearly blocked.
And taken at the 30 by Osiri. Looking left. Flag on the play.
Probably coming back.
Nice recovery and run back, but there is a flag down.
It's always a block in the back or a hold. It's about 99% on the receiving team.
And it is against Bret Hart.
Puts the ball down to 22. It'll be 1st and 10 Redskins.
Sorry, my 8-year-old son coming in the booth there for a second, but some cash got him. Seemed to solve the problem like it always does. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Redskins, starting out at their own 22-yard line. Third drive of the game for the Redskins. First two resulted in touchdowns. Bach, pass left side. Ooh, overthrown. Intended for Sewell on the play.
He was wide open.
And play by King.
King with good defense on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Calaveras. Shirts going out to the crowd right now for the Bret Hart fans. Bach out of the shotgun. Wilson in motion.
Wilson, the ball carrier.
He handed it off to Wilson. Wilson turns up the right side, good for a first down. And all the way up to about the 42-yard line.
I don't know what kind of game film Scott Edwards got. I'm not sure if he got anything with a shotgun formation, at least not so many times like they've done here. But they do like to hand off to that motion man, so they're just doing that in a shotgun formation now.
21 yards on that run by Wilson. That's why he's the number 2 running back in the league. 2 running backs, receiver in motion. Bach, handoff, left side. It's to Wilson, trying to push it upfield through the middle. And he is pushing that pile with his offensive lineman. He was wrapped up at about 1 or 2 yards, but made it for about a game of 5.
Every time I hear Jones.
Go for it, Billy, go for it. So 2nd and 5 for the Redskins. Weatherby takes a handoff. Great defense. Looks like Rasmussen in there. Also number 75. Mike Roca in on the stop for the Bret Hart Bullfrogs. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 2.5. Ball now in Bret Hart territory. Handoff up the middle. Looked like Wilson. I think forward progress might have got him that first down. It's going to be close. And it will be a first down for the Redskins.
9:25 left in the second quarter here. It's 13-0. Calaveras Redskins.
And latest score we had, it was Amador 7, Argonaut 0. Still waiting for an update from that game. Bach back to pass, looking upfield. Nearly intercepted on the play by Klein. Pass was intended for Monty Wilson.
Klein breaking up that pass play.
Excellent defense there by number 88.
2nd and 10. Almost a kick on that play.
Klein, senior receiver and defensive back. So 2nd down for the Redskins. Weatherby in motion, but it's a handoff to Wilson. Tackled big time at about the 42-yard line. Chimente with the stop for the Bullfrogs, so that's going to bring up another 3rd down. Bret Hart has had the 3rd downs in this game on defense.
Making them work for all the yardage, that's for sure.
They even got a 4th down, but Calaveras converted for a touchdown on that. So here's the 3rd and 5 play. And it looks like someone may have jumped. Yep, it is going back.
You know what it is, right? Calaveras is going to the stingy end zone.
I thought the fact that I'm wearing shorts, my white legs blinded them.
So you have to stand on the table.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Calaveras. Just the fact that it's November 4th or 5th, and I'm wearing shorts, that's a good side. Not a bad night at all. Bach out of that shotgun. We're seeing so much under pressure, thinking about running himself, and tackled. Number 89 of the Bullfrogs with the tackle.
Brings up fourth down and about...
I think that's
Spence,
fourth down.
senior linebacker. So, looks like we're going to have our first punt of the game for Calaveras. First time Bret Hart has stopped him. And it looks like... Is Bach the punter as well? It would look that way. Flag on the play. Delay a game against Calaveras.
I don't know if they have that good of a punter, but a lot of times teams will intentionally do that when they're punting on the other side of the 50 like that. Maybe we'll find out, maybe we won't. Like you said, quarterback's the punter.
And here's the punt. Brockdale takes it at the 15-yard line, works the right side to the 20, the 25, 30, cuts back inside to the 40, still working it, and he'll be knocked out of bounds at midfield. Excellent. He took that ball at the 15, a gain of about 35 on the run back there for Brockdale.
What I called a good block, they just called a bad block. There's laundry on the field that's going to be coming back, unfortunately. They're going to call a clip or block in the back. But to me, it looked like he had his head out in front, and that's the sign that you're looking for a legal block. But the official doesn't agree.
It was a hold on the play.
I wish I caught the number on that block, though. That was an outstanding block.
So with the penalty, Bret Hart's going to take the ball back at the 25. Starting field position's been very the same. 26, 31, 26, and 25.
Calaveras looks confused right here.
Handoff.
Rowe, the ball carrier, picks up some nice yardage.
Giroux takes it.
Wilson, Cash Wilson on the stop.
Cash Wilson with the stop. Looks like it's a gain of about 6 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 5. Almost a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4.
Don't hit it yet. Let me just check. No, we're good. Yeah, you're right. It's down.
Every drive since. So first, fresh set of downs for Bret Hart. 2 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. Bragg looks like he's going to take it himself. Nowhere to go that time. That time Calaveras all over him on that. Goes nowhere on the play. Looks like they're going to give him about 1.
Pick up about yard and a half.
So 2nd and 9 for Calaveras. 5:44 here to go in the first half. Bragg under center. Looking right. Rectal intercepted on the play. Chris Ussery with the interception. Seems like he's been all over the field so far in this game. Ussery, one of the captains, senior cornerback with the interception. I'm guessing.
Which one? Who's player?
Ussery. Matter of fact, I'm talking to you. So Calaveras taking over at the 26. Looks like a handoff to Wilson to about the 42-yard line. That was Ussery on the run.
We're looking 1st and 10.
Right over by here. That's the Jacob style.
So 1st and 10 for the Redskins. Bach, but it actually went straight to Wilson. Bach never even touched it. It was direct to the running back, but Bret Hart all over the play on that. Back into Calaveras territory. Looks like a penalty, and it is. Holding against Calaveras. So that's going to go back 10 yards. So first down and about 1st and 27. Bach out of that very familiar shotgun. Pass directly up the middle to Monte Wilson at about the 41-yard line. Taken down immediately by the Bullfrogs. Jordan King, the senior, in on the tackle. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Handoff. Ussery takes it to about the 45-yard line. We have a new score. Argonaut has taken the lead over Amador, 8-7. So 3rd and 17 for the Redskins. 4:04 to play here in the first half. Bach out of the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, looking deep downfield. And it's complete at the 20 and taken down at about the 15-yard line.
Great pass, great reception.
Schmitty with the touchdown-saving tackle there.
Stopped him on the play.
14.
Not for a huge first down for Calaveras. So, 3:49 to go. Calaveras slowing down the offense a little bit at this point. Handoff up the middle. Weatherby with the carry. Gain of about 4 on the play. So 2nd down for the Calaveras. Still room to get the first down. Handoff looks like to Monte Wilson. To the 5-yard line.
3rd down.
3rd down and about 2.
3rd and about 2.
Runner in motion.
Wilson ball carrier. Flag down on the play.
Wilson takes it up the middle. Flag on the play.
Motion.
Bret Hart holding strong, still 13-0.
The offense, 75 yards.
Calaveras going back 5. What do you think, Dylan? I think, Bret Hart getting to the locker room, anything less than down 20-0 is a great thing if they can force the field goal here.
I think Bret Hart right now is dancing to the beat of their own drum.
So 3rd and about 7 for the Redskins.
Timeout.
Timeout, Calaveras. They have 2 left here in the first half.
Even the real young ones are getting exposed early here. Bret Hart, Calaveras, 85th meeting.
You know, this is a huge atmosphere here. You can't help but think the atmosphere between Amador and Argonaut, because whoever wins that game for sure will be a co-champion. And if Bret Hart were to come back in this one, would be the sole champion of the Motherlode League. Scott Edwards talking to his team. So a big 3rd down play. The Bret Hart defense coming back onto the field. Here comes the Redskins.
3rd and 7.
Big play right here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second half. Or, excuse me, second quarter.
Ussery in motion. Fakes a handoff, passes over the middle to Monte Wilson, who dances into the end zone for the touchdown for the Redskins.
For 6. Wilson.
Calaveras with the touchdown. So that'll make it 19-0. Calaveras going 68 yards on that play. That's the second 68-yard touchdown drive of the game for them.
That's how you win games, points over turnovers. Two-point conversion's good.
Extra point is good.
Redskins add with 2:26 remaining, 21-0.
So with the 2-point conversion, they get it back. Your score here late in the first half, Calaveras 21, Bret Hart 0.
I don't see the frog anywhere. No frog tonight here at Bret Hart.
Someone needs to make sure he's not tied up on the Calaveras bus. Bret Hart's got to hope for some better starting field position. Like I was saying earlier, their best starting field position all night was their own 31. Brooks, Rasmussen, and Brechtel back for the kickoff return. Jared Dowling with the kickoff. Deep kick, taken out about the 8-yard line by Brechtel. Brechtel to 20. And then taken back down at about the 18-yard line. So with forward progress, Bret Hart will start off at the 25-yard line.
We'd like to ask that fans on the far side of the track, only coaches...
2:17 to go here.
Please.
What do you think Bret Hart will do with 2:17? Are they going to go to the air, or are they going to...
They're going to have to go to the air. They got to produce some points here, and quick.
Robbie Bragg back to pass, under fire, and he is sacked.
Unfortunately, he can't be getting sacked like that as well.
McCann with the sack. So that's going to bring up second and about 16.
Now here's where you got to worry about a little bit clock management here, because you don't want to give the ball back to Calaveras in good field position like this either.
McCann, the leading sack person on the Redskin defense with 3. Handoff for the Bullfrogs.
Throw the ball carrier.
Chiro.
55 pounds.
Gain of just a couple.
Kind of surprised that Calaveras isn't calling a timeout here. Got Bret Hart on there right now.
Well, right now they'd be looking at, if Bret Hart were to punt, they'd be looking at decent field position. If they would have taken the timeout, still well over a minute and a half to play in this half. Looks like Calaveras is content taking a 21 lead to the locker room. Bragg under center, the third down play, handoff up the middle, up to about the 26.
Bret Hart's got an automatic first down coming up.
Rasmussen, the ball carrier on that.
Personal foul.
Personal foul.
Yes, it is.
15.
So with the penalty, Bret Hart's going to get a first down on that play. Their sixth first down of the game. At the 40, Bragg looking right. Brechtel at the 50, and it's complete. And beats two tacklers and gets pushed out of bounds by number 55 of the Redskins. But Bret Hart will have it at about the 46-yard line of Calaveras.
That was a pretty cool play. Brechtel getting the first down there on fourth down. But I think as soon as they set this ball, the clock rolls. 40 seconds left in this half. Maybe not. He got out of bounds. That's what it was.
Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Bragg looks left immediately under pressure. Gets the ball off towards Brechtel, but out of bounds. Excellent pressure by the Redskins defense on that.
Second and 10.
42 seconds, huh? It was 48 seconds. My eyes are playing tricks on me, going from the little screen to the big one.
Not because you wore your eyes out watching some baseball team.
The machine.
How are my Braves doing, Dylan?
Preparing for next year.
Bragg back to pass, up the middle. Rasmussen, a huge hit on the play.
Ooh.
Monty Wilson.
That's a $50,000 fine in the NFL.
Monty Wilson with the hit. You could hear that up here in the booth. Sounded helmet to helmet.
It definitely was helmet to helmet. And
I don't see a flag.
Well, this is high school football. This isn't the NFL.
So you can have helmet to helmet hits. Of course, if it was the other way, I'd be saying great hit. So.
It's a double-edged sword. That's the way that you're kind of taught to play.
So third down here. Set of receivers to each side. Flag on the play.
Looks like the Frogs took a timeout here. Going to talk it over.
Timeout, Bret Hart.
36 seconds left in the half.
Calaveras
is up 21-0.
2 timeouts left for the Frogs.
So I think the Frogs are playing pretty well despite the score, 21-0. It's been a pretty interesting game. That last fourth down play was pretty awesome, with Brechtel just barely getting the first down. Going for it in your own territory.
So this is the second timeout for the Bullfrogs. So 3rd and 10. Set of receivers out to each side. One running back in the backfield. Bragg back to pass, looking left. Pump fakes and goes over the middle of Brechtel. Brechtel takes it, works to the right side around the corner to the 30, the 25, and out of bounds. Brechtel did everything right on that play. Got open, got the ball, and then got out of bounds.
27 seconds left. That was good awareness by Matt Brechtel there. Getting out of bounds.
Bret Hart has worked this clock perfection. They've only used about 20 seconds in the last about 5 or 6 plays. Bret Hart back out there. Looks like 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Bragg back to pass, rolling left. Looking upfield, just keep complete to Brechtel. Brechtel at the 10, trying to find the seam. And down at the 5-yard line. Fourth first down on this drive. If you remember, Bret Hart had 3rd and long on this drive, and they had that one automatic first down that kept this drive going.
Well, personal foul.
Talk
Personal
about
foul and the nice long first down conversion on 4th down pass to Matt Brechtel.
Well, time now a factor with 14 seconds. Bret Hart has used all 3 timeouts. They're out of timeouts. So at the 6-yard line, you got to think they're either looking to pass in the end zone or do you even dare going towards the sideline?
It's touchdown or bust. I'm looking for probably a couple of, like a quick looking slant. That's always a pretty good play in the end zone. Possibly waiting for some kind of a crossing route that kind of looks like a slant. We'll see what happens here.
69 yards so far on this drive for Bret Hart, trying to get on the board before halftime. So the purple and gold coming out onto the field. Looks like Brechtel lining up on the far right side. Klein next to him. Maybe Chereau out there on the left. The senior Bret Hart quarterback waiting for the signal from the ref, and he's got it under center. Oh, looks like someone jumped on the play.
Either that or it's delay game. Delay.
No, false start on.
False start against Bret Hart.
Oh, that's going to make this play a little bit different, I would think.
16 seconds. They put about 1.2 seconds back on the clock.
Puts them at the 11-yard line. 16 seconds left.
Bret Hart. Bragg back to pass. Looking right. Complete to Jordan King. Jordan King is for Bret Hart. Touchdown. Touchdown. Bret Hart. And all of a sudden, with 9 seconds to go here at Bret Hart, this is a 2-possession game with still a whole another half to play.
That was a tremendous block. Once again, I didn't catch the number. Tremendous block that he got receiving it going in the end zone there.
75-yard drive for the Bullfrogs.
More importantly, in 2 minutes. Just goes to show how explosive this offense can be. Red Hart burns their final timeout. They're not calling it. Oh well.
No, they wave off the timeout. They had already used all 3. Robbie Bragg, the holder.
This is a no-brainer. This is a kick here. This will be a kick.
The Bret Hart kicker. The kick is up and it is good. With 9 seconds to go. It is Calaveras 21, Bret Hart 7. In Bret Hart's first 4 drives, they had a total of 68 yards offense, 75 on that drive.
Just goes to show how explosive this Bret Hart offense can be in less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds. They marched all the way down the field.
You know, one thing Bret Hart has been able to do, they've been able to move the chains with the Redskins.
Look for the Frogs to kick it deep here with 9 seconds left in the first half. Calaveras leads 21-7.
Back deep for the Redskins.
Ossery back in along with Wilson for the Redskins. And it's a squib kick right side. Ossery gets it at about the 15. Breaks one tackle up to the 20, the 30. I see a hole up the left side. And brought down in Bret Hart territory by the big lineman, number 58 of the Bullfrogs, Justin Green.
And that concludes the first half. Bret Hart 7, Calaveras 21.
Calaveras still has to be confident, but Bret Hart definitely has some momentum going into the locker room. Some huge momentum. Just a 2-score game. Who receives the kickoff second half?
I think Calaveras is going to kick. Because Bret Hart took the kick, right?
Yeah. Bret Hart had it in the So an exciting first half. So much excitement. When Bret Hart scored that touchdown, this press booth almost started to shake.
See if I can get an update here.
Right now, Dylan looking for an update with that Amador-Argonaut game. We know who Amador and Argonaut are rooting for in this game. They're both rooting for Bret Hart. Because a Bret Hart win would make that the championship game.
I still don't understand why that isn't the championship game anyways, though. Like we were talking before, head-to-head should count for something, right?
Yeah, everything I see, they go with a co-champion if you have two teams tied up 4-1. And what we were talking about earlier is that if Amador wins and Calaveras wins, since Amador beat Calaveras 3-0 at Calaveras' homecoming, you would almost assume Amador would be the champions, but Calaveras would still be the co-champions.
12 minutes. Argonaut.
Really?
7 to 15 Argonaut. Yeah.
So if Red Heart wins,
I hope that was so good. You hear Justice's name pop up.
work during the season here?
Mom's like, oh. Dad's not even that word. His mom's like flipping out.
And he's saying yeah when he jumped back up.
Yeah.
Man, there's some bad stuff there.
You got a water already? I think we are. How you gonna pick up the cowbell?
Should work that in and say,
All right, people.
they have a fever.
50-50 raffle ticket. Get out your number tickets.
Oh, I think everybody knows by now.
I'll give you a moment to get your ticket out. Hope you can hear me.
Ticket? What ticket? I have a coupon for Mike's Pizza.
365 goes to the winner.
Whoa, mine says $2 off large.
$2 off large.
All right, here we go. 4, 8, 9, 8, 1, 2. Repeat. 4, 8, 9, 8, 1, 2. I want to hear a loud scream. Come up to the booth up here and we'll verify your ticket. We'll send you where you got to go get your dinero.
Nope.
Yeah. Unknown error.
Yeah. Love those.
That's it, bring it on.
I'd like to announce the winner of the 50-50 raffle ticket of $365, Mike Ross from Copperopolis. Congratulations.
We have the prescription for the all we need is more calories.
Rick's like, I don't know if you want that. All you gotta do to him is say, Jones. That's all you need to do.
And I'm sorry, I know because the Pine Street is Calaveras County. I know you're going to have someone from the Calaveras County say your broadcast is completely wrong. I can't help it. That's what you've been doing it all year. Push it over in Calaveras County. You've been doing real hard over and over again. Back here at the lily pad. Back here at the lily pad, the Bret Hart Bullfrogs come back on the field after that late first half drive. You know, after Calaveras took an early 13-0 lead, this game has been a tight game. These seniors playing like it's their last game. For a lot of these players, it's going to be a weird feeling when they get in that locker room after the game. Of course, the Calaveras players, they are going to the playoffs. Right now, it's 13-7, you said? 13-7?
15-7.
Right now, it's Argonaut 15, Amador 7. If that score holds and this score holds, Argonaut and Calaveras would be co-league champions. And for you Calaveras Redskin fans out there, you would have the argument that you shouldn't be co-league champions just for the simple fact that Calaveras beat Argonaut. And Bret Hart coming out to the best song they've ran onto the field all year long, coming out to Thunderstruck. I think they must all be getting ready for my 8-year-old's Angels Camp Thunder soccer team game tomorrow.
How many more do you have?
We have one tomorrow, and then the following Saturday we have a tournament, and that's it. It's just, you know, coaching the kids is just so much fun. Now, granted, though, there's times that you just want to pull the hair out of your skull, especially when you're dealing with, you know, young kids, but it's worth every minute. So the captain's getting ready to go back on the field. Bret Hart needs to get in better field position. Their average starting position is 26.6 yard line for this first half. One thing that last drive did, it's really evened up the offensive numbers. Right now, for the first half, Calaveras had the ball 4 times, touchdown on 3 of them, 8 first downs, 207 yards passing and rushing. Bret Hart's had the ball 5 times, 143 yards, so Bret Hart not that far back. 9 first downs, actually one more than Calaveras. Couple punts, a fumble, an interception, and a touchdown. So you look at these numbers, you take away those 2 turnovers by Bret Hart, it's even closer. Brechtel and Robbie Bragg warming up one last time.
A lot of these guys, this is going to be the last time they play football.
As we get ready to start the second half,
It's kind of funny how you didn't come out to senior night or whatever and it says, you know, they plan on playing football elsewhere. It's really hard to make that next step, even if it is, you know, junior college. The next step is everyone gets a step bigger there.
Well, and a lot of what that is, you know, up here, you may be the biggest frog in the pond, so to speak, but you get to junior college or college, everyone was the biggest frog in their pond.
That's right.
Everyone was the star of their...
Like Brett Downey's 6'7", 310, and he's not getting playing time yet.
And that's over 100 pounds than what he weighed here.
Yeah.
Captain's out there.
At the start of the second
So
half,
Calaveras
the
is
Redskins
going
were receiving
to
the south end.
take the ball. Bret Hart will be kicking off left to right across your Pine Tree dial.
For the second half is James Gallagher, number 70.
Start the second half again with Dylan Richardson, John Hamilton. I'm Rick Peters here on the pinetree.net. Calaveras with a looks like they're going to be home next Friday against the team to be announced.
And for the start of the final half of the final game of the regular season. Back deep for the Redskins, 24
McNerlin out there for the kickoff for Bret Hart.
And McNerlin teaming up the ball.
Ussery and Wilson back on to receive the ball. Wilson definitely a dangerous player for Calaveras. And here's the kickoff. Kind of short, coming up to get it. It's Ussery at about the 22. Works it to the left side, up to the 40. Staying in bounds and stays in bounds into Bret Hart territory.
Midfield to the 48 of the Bullfrogs, where the Redskins will start.
So the Redskins starting in good territory here in the second half. 48-yard line of the Bullfrogs.
Frogs need a statement stop here or some kind of turnover here.
This is still a two-possession game. So Bach under center. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Hand off to Wilson. Wilson up the middle to about the 41-yard line of Bret Hart. A gain of about 7 on the play. Rainey with the stop. Going to bring out up second and about 2.
If you're 6'7", 310, you still have a hard time getting play. So that's a pretty steep tackle. You see all that? Yeah.
Bach handoff to Wilson again. Up the middle. Rasmussen looking off to the right. Looks like Brechtel brings him down at about the 15-yard line.
Had to put the brakes on like Barry Sanders there. It didn't work out. But still a long run there. Sometimes I'll start talking and the camera will be like drifting up. Yeah.
About 27 yards on that play. First 2 have gone to Wilson, and right back to Wilson for a third straight time. Maybe a loss on the play, and it will be a loss of 1.
Mike Rocco making that hard stop.
Mike Rocco with the stop for the Bret Hart Bullfrogs. You know, Wilson's ran the ball 3 straight times. Bret Hart starting to look for it. Maybe a wrap around the outside this time or a fake handoff pass. Receiver in motion. And Ussery takes it around the left side and out of bounds.
And he steps out about the 4. Where we first and goal.
He's got some wheels.
Down to the Bret Hart 4-yard line.
It doesn't help that you get a full sprint going behind the line of scrimmage too. That's the, they've been running that for I don't know years now.
So first 3 plays, Wilson takes it up the middle, then they go out to the left with Ussery. Bach up to the line. Ussery in motion. Hands off to Weatherby. Weatherby close. Looks a little short of the quick six. And it will be short, about the second yard line.
It's like a long one there. Second and a long one.
Ussery in motion again. Handoff to King. King. I'm sorry, not King, but number 21 of Bret Hart is King. That would be Monty Wilson with the touchdown for Calaveras. That's going to make it 27-7, but still a winnable game for Bret Hart. Extra point attempt, flag on the play. It's going to be offsides against against Brechtel and the Bullfrogs. Bottom line is the efficiency of this Calaveras offense. They've had the ball 5 times in this game and scored 4 touchdowns. The extra point is up, and it is good. So a 10-22. Calaveras on their way to at least a share of the league title. 28-7. Some good running on that drive. This would be big for Calaveras after dominating for so many years. They haven't had at least a share of the league title since 2007. Well, this is starting to turn into being about the seniors now for Bret Hart. Of course, Bret Hart hasn't even touched the ball here in the second half. Brechtel, the key receiver back there. Kickoff left side. And brought down at about the 32-yard line. Jordan King, this time I get to say King, gets the ball to the 32-yard line.
Hopefully you get to say Jordan King touchdown here in a minute.
Actually, that's the best starting position for Bret Hart all game. Robbie Bragg under center. Handoff. Giroux takes it up for a gain of about 2 on the play. Toller with the stop for the Redskins.
8-3, second and 7.
Looks like Brechtel off to the right side. Bragg under center. Quick pass off to the right side. Jordan King taken out of bounds at about the 40. Gain of about 3 on the play. I'm sorry, excuse me. Rainey with the reception on that. Bret Hart needs to do something here. This crowd, this is the quietest this crowd has been all night. If they can get down to the end zone here, it'll get this crowd excited. Looks like Klein on the right side, 2 receivers to the left. Pass to the left side intended for Rasmussen.
Kind of looked like he wasn't expecting that pass.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down for Bret Hart.
He didn't remember he was playing football. He didn't remember he was playing football.
Looks like Ellington to punt. Calaveras back at about their own 30 to take this punt. Ussery takes it, backpedals, and Bret Hart downs it. Sherrow downs it at about the 28-yard line of Calaveras. So Calaveras will take over. Their last drive was a big, heavy dose of runs. Now they're going to try to just run this clock.
Can't mean to restart again. Let me try. Well, it's definitely not laptops.
There we go.
We drop off. We're on a laptop.
Looks like we dropped off for a second. Sorry about that. Handoff to Wilson, left side, trying to get about the 31-yard line.
That's Weatherby, the ball carrier.
Sorry, that was Weatherby. And that's going to bring up a quick 3rd down. Bret Hart defense holding strong here. 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
Back in that shotgun formation there.
Calaveras quarterback back to pass. Fakes it, running right, does the pass, and it's complete.
Nice scramble by
Totally
Bach,
missed
and a
that
nice
one.
reception there by
Bach, a beautiful pass, running out of pressure. And I believe that was Wilson, Monty Wilson, star running back, on the reception at about the 42-yard line into Bret Hart territory, moving the chains for an 11th Calaveras 1st down of the night.
First and 10 Redskins on their Bullfrog 42.
Bach hands off to Weatherby. Bret Hart all over that on the play. Rocco, one of the Bret Hart players in there on the tackle.
2nd and 7.
Bring up 2nd and 7.
Just inside the 40. And we're close to the 39.
Bach out of the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Ussery, looking left. Now under pressure. And he is shoelace tackled. Ellington gets the shoelaces on it.
Get a loss on the play. Nice coverage downfield by the Bullfrogs. 3rd and 11.
Here we go, another 3rd and long.
That was a sack, right?
Yeah, that would be that's
That's the 5th and a half sack of the year for Ellington. Good numbers at the high school level. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11. Bach, handoff.
Ussery with the ball.
Ussery brought down by Bret Hart at the 40, and Bret Hart will force the 4th down.
Figure about 3. Bring up 4th down.
Gain of 3 for Ussery on the play.
Throw in on the tackle.
Schroe in on the tackle.
4th and 9.
You can tell when I'm getting this, and my calls are right off of me.
Calaveras going to go for it here. Looks hard. Wait, no, they are going to punt. My mistake. It is a fake punt. Bach looking to pass right, and now he punts. One benefit of having the quarterback and the punter all at the same time.
You know, Rippon does that a lot also. They'll like bootleg out to the left or the right and then kick it out of nowhere. It's kind of a decoy to try to catch the defense off guard. And if it's there, they'll run.
Question is, did he step out of bounds before he punted that ball on the right side. Because the refs are back at the 43 where the original line of scrimmage was, or 42-yard line. And it's going to be a penalty against Bret Hart. I believe he signaled holding against Bret Hart. Now, will that be on the return? Or the question is, will this give Calaveras a first down? Or will it just affect where Bret Hart takes over the ball?
Looks like a holding penalty against the Bullfrog.
And it's going to be a first down for the Redskins.
What it was it had to have been a pass interference call because holding is an 11-yard penalty. Yeah, he must have made the wrong arm signal because pass interference is 10 yards automatic first down.
So Calaveras with the ball at the 31-yard line. Run on the play.
Stopped there by 89.
Appears to be Weatherby with the run. No gain right there. Rainey and Spence on the stop for Bret Hart. Bring up second down. Nevertheless, what this is doing for Calaveras, it is running the clock as we hit 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Chug a look.
Ussery in motion for the Redskins. Handoff to Wilson. Cuts up for a first down. Up to around the Bret Hart 16 or 17-yard line. There is a flag on the play. So that will be coming back.
Penalty.
So it's going to be second and about, looks like second and about 18 for the Redskins. Wilson in motion. Pass over the middle, not even touched by a Bret Hart defender. Connor Sewell with the touchdown reception. That was just right over the middle, not past, just floated. Soul on the reception. Sorry about that. So 5 of 6 drives have resulted in touchdowns for the Redskins. On for the extra point. It is up and it is good. And your score, Calaveras on their way to a share of the league title, 35, Bret Hart 7. Well, Dylan, how's the basketball team looking? And Argonaut moving even closer to a league title. Latest score we have, Argonaut 21, Amador 7. So it looks like Calaveras and Argonaut will be co-champions. Of course, you Calaveras fans, like I said earlier, know that you guys beat Argonaut. Both teams would be at 4-1. And the kickoff taken by Brechtel at about the 12-yard line. Turns it right up the middle. Spins off one tackler and gets up to about the 31. A very good return by Brechtel. So Brechtel will take over at about the 31-yard line.
Will be first and 10.
Definitely standing room only in the Calaveras bleachers. Of course, only a 10-15 minutes ride separating the two schools. And you know, Dylan, from when we played, it was always a special ride between Bret Hart to Calaveras. A lot different than when you ride to any other school. Bragg passes off right to Brechtel. Brechtel up to about the 33-yard line.
Pass complete to Brechtel. About 3. It'll be second and 7.
You know, a lot of times with such a short bus ride, would not even be any talking from one to the other.
Yeah. It's a very quiet bus ride indeed.
Of course, I think it'll be a lot louder for the Redskins on the way home if they get this league championship.
Oh yeah.
Of course, they got bigger plans than the league championship. Like I said, they're 6 points from where they would be going 10-0 tonight with a win. Bragg, Ellington, complete, but brought down immediately at the 34.
Almost not complete.
Back to line of scrimmage.
Now,
Slight little bobble there.
a couple points here and there, Calaveras would be 10-0. So Calaveras, a lot of people I read today are saying that Calaveras will be the #1 seed in the playoffs with a home game next Friday.
It's funny, I don't get how you can be a co-champ but still have a #1 seed.
Well, it'll all be fixed once more people start listening to us, Dylan. Bragg back to pass to Brechtel, complete up to about the 40, good for a first down. The forward progress on that, we'll do that.
First down marker.
That one hurt pretty good. Right at the very end, looked like he took a knee to the head.
Very slow getting up.
Marker at the 44.
Definitely saw stars on that one.
I like to think little baby frogs in the croaking. So Bret Hart lines up. Looks like Brechtel far out to the left. Rasmussen in motion. Handoff. Rainey at about the 44. Not much of a gain on the play.
2 minutes and 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Calaveras is up 35-7. Right? Went from that small screen to the. I can't see that scoreboard very well.
So Bragg handoff. Not much of a gain on the play. Looks like Sherrill was the running back on the play. Bring up 3rd and 9 for Bret Hart.
Looks like the band is making their way back to their seats. Look to get this crowd back into it.
So Bret Hart trying to get into Calaveras territory. Robbie back to pass, under pressure. And sacked on the play by number 53 of the Redskins. McCann with the sack.
4th and really, really long. This is probably going to be the last play of the third quarter.
Ellington with the punt.
Nice high kick.
Ussery takes it about to 25, trying to look, but a lot of Bullfrog jerseys there. He does get a gain of about 7 or 8 on the return. Up to about the 36-yard line.
Looks like there'll be another play in this quarter. 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Score is Calaveras 35, Bret Hart 7.
Offensive yards have really changed in the third quarter. It was really close at the start of this quarter. Right now we're looking at Calaveras with 327 offensive yards to Bret Hart's 159. Looks like a new Calaveras quarterback in there.
Encroachment on the defense.
Looks like Thomas Douglas now in the game of quarterback for Calaveras. Obviously Calaveras knows they're going to the playoffs next week. This game is getting pretty close to being in hand. And they don't want to take any chances of losing their star quarterback here.
It's a little bit different than what we saw a couple of weeks ago with Somerville.
Handoff up the middle.
Nice hard run there by number 35.
Trenton Bumpus with the run. Going to get a little interesting because they're starting to put in the backups. Trenton Bumpus, a junior running back. That'll be right at midfield.
Looks like we're going to switch sides here in about 5 seconds.
And we wind down to the end of the third quarter.
And we have streakers with clothes on. Don't you remember, Dylan, the whole broadcast thing is you don't want to show them?
Oh, well, what's so different?
Of course, referring to how in the big broadcast they always freak out. And
last year there was actually naked streakers at Somerville.
I miss all the good games.
No, it was a couple of guys running, so.
Okay, that's okay.
It was a pretty good plan. First, they didn't get caught. They wore masks and they hid clothes in the bushes in the back. But I don't know if anyone got caught. But the rumor was that it was some JV football players.
And this game is not out of control just because we've gone on to talk about naked streakers running across football fields, folks. So 1st and 10 from midfield for the Redskins.
Beginning of the fourth quarter here, Calaveras leads 35-7.
Douglas under center. Handoff left side.
34 the ball carrier. That's Godwin.
Thomas Godwin with the run. Gain of about probably 4. So Calaveras with the ball at about the Bret Hart 47-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Handoff again to Godwin.
Vassy, the ball carrier, tackled by Spence.
So
I do apologize. That was Vassy with the run.
Here's where the Redskins are just going to line up against the Bullfrogs here. And it's going to be stop us if you can.
Just thinking about how technology has changed through the years. Everyone has their cell phones out around here keeping up with the other games, where when Dylan and I played, we used Morse code and telegraphs.
That was smoke signals.
Yes, that's right. Smoke signals over the Calaveras County hills.
Shy of the first down. Bring up fourth
It's
down.
going to be a 4th down for Calaveras.
Rasmussen making the tackle.
Still quite a good Bret Hart crowd here.
Yeah, a lot of times you wouldn't even find out until practice on Monday.
Well, it's amazing what the news stations have done. I mean, you know, whole TV newscasts are devoted to high school football. First down on the run.
And quarterback keeps it himself.
It's quarterback keeper
Down to a first down to the goal
by
line,
Douglas.
35.
Down to the 35-yard line.
And even the internet, too, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, what's going on in the PineTree.net is just completely amazing.
It is.
It's an interesting statistic that cable companies are starting to see subscriber loss like landlines did about 6 years ago. Everybody's starting to watch everything online.
Well, and that's the thing. I noticed a lot of even the pro sports packages, they're putting a lot of it online now. I know there's even a couple hockey teams, and we got to run right up the middle, up to about the 5-yard line, and just brought down.
Number 30, Coleman.
Coleman with the run.
Rechtel tried to strip it right there at the end,
Redskins.
try to punch it out. Fortunately, it wasn't successful.
And I know sometimes when you watch hockey games on the NHL package, it's actually an internet feed. Because that's what a lot of some of the Canadian teams, that's their primary outlet, is the internet now.
Speaking of which,
Up to about the 2-yard line.
Stop on the bump.
Rainey with the stop.
9 minutes, 25 seconds left in the game.
Gonna bring up 2nd and goal.
So when's the next hockey game that you're going to?
I'm thinking about going on Sunday.
I actually was thinking about doing that. It's my birthday.
Well, it's the perfect weekend to go. This weekend, we're talking about the Stockton Thunder. They actually paint the ice pink for all 3 games for breast cancer awareness.
35 takes it in.
And a touchdown. Trenton Bumpus with the touchdown for Calaveras. Little exclamation point on this one.
The girls are still getting rowdy.
Yeah.
And the extra point is up, and it is good.
Makes it through.
And with that, with 8:56 to go,
Remaining in the game.
42-7. In a league championship on the rise, you can just see the flames over the hill in San Andres from them lighting cars on fire and turning them over.
Yeah. Right. That's funny.
So Calaveras lining up for the kickoff. Calaveras already putting in their other seniors and other backups. We'll have to see what Bret Hart's plans are on this one. Have we seen the last of Robbie Bragg as quarterback of the Bret Hart Bullfrogs
No.
today?
He's a senior. He'll play the whole time.
Brooks with a return. And they're going to give him to about the 27. Have a down Bullfrog.
So Bret Hart will take over at about the 27-yard line. Calaveras crowd definitely getting into it. Bragg still in there, back to pass. Looking left, the Brechtel. Wrapped up big time on the play by number 7 of the Redskins, Logan Hussey.
Brechtel with the reception, number 7 on the tackle. That's Hussey.
Looks like a Bret Hart player down on the play. Can't quite see who's down.
Looks like there was a fumble on the play, and the Redskins recovered.
Right now, the focus is on the down Bret Hart player, who seems to be moving around. There was a fumble on the play. Couldn't see it because it was right in front of the Bret Hart line. But Calaveras will be taking over.
Does look like Brechtel down there, but I'm not 100% sure.
It would make sense. He had the ball. Tough game. He's had such a great season for Bret Hart. Coming into this game, Brechtel with 40 receptions, 640 yards, 7 receiving touchdowns. Was slow to get up a little earlier in the game. Staff still checking on him. Is that nice sun out on the track?
Unknown error.
He's streaking.
Yeah.
I've got a store there. We're at the higher.
Hey, there's the guy that plays Mark Twain.
Oh yeah.
Right there. Right in front of us with the hoodie on.
I don't know if we're on the air or not. I don't know if we're on the air or not.
We're on.
Right there. And Brechtel back up. Nice ovation from the crowd. Brechtel walking slowly to the Bret Hart bench.
It's 22.
Runs to about the 28-yard line. Gain of about 6 for the Redskins.
Number 4, 2nd and 6.
Weaver with the run for the Redskins. Starting to get everyone into the game. There he is again.
30 with the ball. Hogan.
So,
And the 25.
who's this guy on the track?
I don't know, but where is that kid's father? Oh, wait. I'm his father. Never mind.
He's trying to throw something with the cowbell.
We need more cowbell.
Oh, the Saturday Night Live bit. We need more cowbell.
Oh, he's picking up rocks and putting it in.
Runner in motion for the Redskins. Third and about 2 handoff.
Total confusion.
Nice fake up to about the Bret Hart 20 for a first down.
Unfortunately, I don't think it was a fake. I think he forgot who he was going to hand it off to. It looked like he had about 3 different jabs and got discombobulated there.
Looks like another. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Looks like another Bret Hart player slow to get up.
7 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. Calaveras is up on Bret Hart, 42-7.
Rainey, the player, a little slow to get up, but he stays in there. Rainey, a senior, last game, last few minutes. He's not going to come out now. Great run straight up the middle.
Coleman.
Run by Mason Coleman, the junior running back. Good for a touchdown for Calaveras. Just straight up the middle there. And Calaveras starting to have fun now. Getting, doesn't matter who seems to be coming in. And that's got to show for next year. I mean, let's face it right now. The last two drives from Calaveras has been mainly made up of juniors. And they're still going down the field at will. And that's next year's varsity team.
Yep.
So future looking bright.
They got fresh legs, though.
That's true. They do have a lot fresher legs than the Bullfrogs out there. They're the seniors. Big difference in this game right now is, you know, Calaveras has the fresh legs out there. They don't want any injuries right now. This game is in hand. They have a share of the league title, and they're going to the playoffs next week. Bret Hart, they're going to let all the seniors stay out there. This is it. This is their final game. This is the last 6 minutes and 53 seconds of most of these gentlemen's playing careers.
Team will be going back to even Brooks and Rasmussen.
Looks like Brechtel's out of the game for Bret Hart. Helmet off. What a great career he had. Bret Hart takes it up.
About the 19.
Up to about the 19. Looks like it was Jordan King taking it up there on the return. That's what the Bret Hart band is missing. They need more cowbell.
More cowbell, they really do.
Of course, we're referring to that famous Saturday Night Live skit. Handoff. Rasmussen. Get up to about the 39-yard line.
This is Rasmussen. Almost.
Justice with a great run.
And mystery tackler again. Rising up.
For a Bret Hart first down.
Bullfrogs are at their own 39.
Do we have any updates on the Amador Argonauts score?
Nope.
If we don't get it to you, I'm sure it will be on the pine tree later. Run up to about the 44. Rainey.
Takes it out to the 45, pick up a 6, 2nd and 4.
Yeah, thinking about the playoffs next week, I'm sure Calaveras would like to just load up the bus right now. Bragg, handoff. Rasmussen pumping those legs. Last game, last quarter of the season. And still pumping those legs hard, moving the pile.
Redskin 47.
Rasmussen, a junior, definitely trying to show something for next year. Gets the ball into Calaveras territory. Ball will be placed at about the 47-yard line for CHS. Robbie Bragg under center. Back to pass, rolling right, looking upfield, downfield, and it's complete at the 10-yard line. He breaks free, and then there's a touchdown, Bullfrogs! Klein with the big reception. Robbie Bragg to Klein.
Nice move.
Colby Klein, senior to senior. That's a senior statement at the end of their career.
5 minutes and 4 seconds left in the game. Bret Hart just scored.
They can do it.
Yeah.
I think my son just became a cheerleader.
Let's take them down on the...
And now he's out on the track.
cowbell.
Now on the track, he's doing the cowbell thing.
That started the rally.
Bret Hart lines up for the extra point. It is up, and it is good.
Final quarter remaining.
The score, 49-14.
For the fans around the stadium, the gates will be open on the far side over by the street and up the bus ramp on this side. So you can head to the parking lot this way. You don't have to work all the way around. So the far gate over by the street and the one over here by the horseshoe will be open.
That was a fun play to watch.
I'm gonna start doing some trash when he does that. Trash stick.
Yeah. Thank you.
McMurlin with the kickoff.
McNerlin set to kick off for Bret Hart. Little squiver. Calaveras keeps it at about the 35-yard line. So Calaveras will take over with 4:59 to go in this Motherlode League regular season at the 36-yard line. Looks like the bell, which is a trophy between Calaveras and Bret Hart, will get another coat of red paint on it.
22. Oh, fighting off the block.
Great tackle in the backfield. Brooks makes the tackle. That was Robert Weaver on the run for the Redskins. Bring up second down.
Loss 6. Second and 16.
So, 30-yard line, Calaveras' own. Douglas still under center for the Redskins. Run up the middle, up to about, almost to the original line of scrimmage, to about the 35-yard line.
Lincoln on the stop.
Ellington with the stop. Douglas comes into this game on the season, 3 for 10 with 43 yards. Third and 11 for the Redskins. Runner in motion. Douglas, handoff.
Godwin again.
Godwin gets a gain of maybe about 2. That's going to bring up fourth down. Looks like we
Alien on the spot.
may, keyword may, see the second punt of this game for the Redskins.
I think they're going to punt here. 3 minutes and 17 seconds left in the game.
Well, you would think that, but we've seen throughout this season some where it would be a punt situation going. A lot of fakes. I remember one case, I believe it was against Livingston, where it was like 14-0 first quarter, and they did a fake punt for a touchdown. And the punt is up. And taken out the 24-yard line by Brooks, getting some playing time with Brechtel on the bench. And he breaks left. He's got some room. 2 to beat, 1 coming from behind. He makes a great move to skip out of the way and gets down to the Calaveras 40-yard line.
No quit. Takes it down to the 40.
Robert Brooks, the 5'8", 130-pound senior. Really nice run back.
We have a holding.
That just may come back. Coming into this game, Brooks had one punt return for 9 yards.
Mark it for the spot of the penalty.
Spotted the penalty foul, so it won't be that bad for Bret Hart. Goes back quite a bit, but still not bad starting position for the Frogs at the 44-yard line. I'm just sitting here thinking I'm probably going to hear my son's cowbell a lot in the house this weekend. Bragg still in there, back to pass. Rolls right. Out of bounds. Nice catch by the Calaveras coach. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, at least we completed as we said, buddy. Okay. Yes, it's right. It was a complete job.
Brooks left side. Bragg, handoff, up the middle. Rasmussen takes it to about the 45-yard line. Gain of about 1 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 9.
42 on the stop, Godwin.
See, I'm figuring out how this parenting thing works. If I would have told my son to stay on the track, he'd be in the stands. But you tell him to stay in the stands, he's going to be on the track. A lot of kids out here having fun, though.
Freudian reverse psychology.
Yes. You know, and I've said it before, that's one of the beautiful things of living up here is these high school football games are nice pass complete to
Big hit, nice reception.
Brooks. Big hit on the play to about the 49-yard line. But growing up, this is something everybody remembers. Growing up watching these football games.
There's a 4th and 3. 1:19 to go.
It will bring up 4th down for the Bullfrogs. With 1:03 to play, this could be the seniors' last offensive play. Bragg rolls right. And it is complete to Rasmussen at the 28-yard line. Robbie Bragg says, no, this is not my last play.
First down to the 29.
Clock rolling at 47 seconds. Well, at this point, we definitely want to congratulate the Calaveras Redskins on a share of the league title. Bragg back to pass. Breaks loose of a hand on him. He's going to run for a first down to about the 20-yard line. And the clock will stop with 14 seconds. And Bret Hart will take a timeout. Okay, Dylan, here's the speech. Calling a timeout with 14 seconds to play with the seniors out there.
Good on you. You want to score a touchdown your last. You know, it'd be different if they had a game next week, but that's not That's not happening, so...
This is it.
You want to give your seniors a chance
Kind
to
of
score
like
on
to
the
ask
last
the
drive.
fans and for some cooperation if all possible. If they have any litter or trash that they've left around their seats, if they can pick it up and deposit the waste receptacles around them as they leave the stadium. Greatly appreciated.
You see the field goal kickers getting warm down there.
Oh, it'd be wonderful to just end with some points.
Even if it was a field goal, you know,
Well,
it's a positive.
one thing this drive is showing is Bret Hart has not given up. They never do. Only the San Francisco Giants give up every year except this year. As we know, I'm a Braves fan. And I probably should have just said that. No, the Giants did a wonderful job this year. Bragg rolling left. Fakes the pass. Complete decline. Tries to get out of bounds. And he does. The clock stops.
Complete decline.
Flag on the play. So Bret Hart refusing to lay down. Would have been very easy for Bret Hart to run a couple plays and call it a year.
He's a
Holding against Bret Hart. Who's your cowbell?
That's it.
And we have the cowbell here. That's okay. So another timeout on the play. You know, you guys asked for the cowbell. The Bret Hart Band playing the fight song one last time. Getting ready. Bret Hart Band will be heading over to basketball. Well, Calaveras Band will surely be out there for football next week.
Have you told him that he's not really sorry if you keep doing it?
Started to have a little fun up here in the booth. So Bret Hart takes the field for what will fully
play of the game.
be their last play of the season.
I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty, really.
And here it is, pass incomplete. So there will be one more play. Nope, that is it. That is it. The final score from Angels Camp. The Calaveras Redskins 49, the Bret Hart Bullfrogs 14. The Calaveras Redskins take a share of the Motherlode League title and are the probable choice to be the first seed in the playoffs that will start next week at Calaveras.
Luck to everyone.
Well, Bret Hart played really good for the first start of this game. But Calaveras showed why they're league champions at this point. Watch the teams celebrate. The Bret Hart Band and the cheerleaders out onto the field. I'm thinking the Bret Hart Band is like we did every year, is getting ready to play the Bret Hart alma mater. Calaveras over on the side celebrating their championship with their fans. Looks like just about everyone from the Calaveras High School area came over. The Bullfrogs, tough year but never stopped fighting. We'll finish at 3-7, but some very hard fought efforts in there. Players lining up behind the band. Calaveras football showing some pride out there. On the other side of the field, the Calaveras Redskins taking what appears to be their Motherlode League champion pitcher. Well, on this side of the field, the Bret Hart football players in the band doing the Bret Hart alma mater, showing that school pride.
Now, can we go on the field?
Well, Dylan, any last words?
That's it. That's the end of the season.
It was a fun one. Of course, it'd be fun to watch Calaveras go on.
Are we gonna go on the
I was trying to see if I could get another update on that score, but last we had was 21-7. So that's gonna conclude our broadcast here tonight from Dora Field. I guess we'll see you next time. For Rick Peters, I'm Dylan Richardson. We're signing off.
Have a good one.